Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in to our training message today. We have got some wonderful tips on how to help your brand new designers achieve their Smart Start goals. You know, it is really important for brand new designers to experience success early on, and I'm just thrilled to have the amazing Carole Brown share her successes with this for us today. Carole comes to Mialisia with over 20 years of experience in direct selling. In fact, Carole's team was recognized as an overall top producer in her previous company for many years. So when she found Mialisia, she opted to give up that incredible team and all that success she had created to come and join us, and we are just so thankful. Carole's team is already our top producing team here in the U.S., and we are blessed that she is sharing her wisdom with us today. Okay, Carole, it's your turn. Tell us how you do what it is that you do.
Well, I would be excited to share with you, so I'm just going to take it away, okay?
Thanks, Carole.
Congratulations, you have a new designer. Don't you just love seeing that message in your email box? Well, we all love hearing that. It's just like it's part of direct sales. I mean, I have a new designer. This is so exciting. You love to share with people. But then the first thing many of us think of, now, what do I do? And sometimes, and even myself, I've been caught in over the years, we don't do anything. We got a new designer. Go ahead and get your business going. Well, what I'm going to share with you today is your designer needs direction. And we are a coach with our new designer. So it's going to be fun. I'm going to just give you some tips that I have learned over the years, and we're going to talk about tips on coaching to the Smart Start goal. Mialisia has given us a great tool. This Smart Start program is amazing. And when we have all of our new designers, when we really decide to help make them reach this goal, they're going to be successful, and you're going to feel really good because their business is going to take off, and you're just going to bond, and you're going to have a great team. So the first thing you want to do is set a launch party date. Plus, you want to set a second party date 3 to 5 days later from the launch party. And you want to hold both of these parties within 3 to 5 days from receiving the showcase. And you may ask, why do I need a second party? Well, the launch, that's going to be her 2 parties for her to make sure hopefully she's going to do more than 2 parties, but we're going to make sure she's got the 2. And when she has her launch party, she's all excited and everything, and they've had a good time. And then she'll have bookings from her launch party. And most generally, those parties will not date for another 7 to 10 days. So she sort of loses a little bit of that enthusiasm before she goes to do the second party. Well, what you want to share with her is, what best friend or your sister or someone from church, who could you depend on that if you just ask them, I would be honored if you would hold my second party for me. Is there any reason why I couldn't count on you just to have 4, 5, 6, 7 girlfriends? It doesn't have to be a big bunch of girlfriends, just a few girlfriends over, and that would be my second party. Then you're going to have them right together, and she's going to have a great paycheck. And that is very motivating to any new designer. Then number 2, have her make a list of all her friends and family and coworkers, everybody that she knows. Now, this is homework for her. You're not going to do it with her. This is her homework. Then you have her code that list. H is for host, C is for customer, D is for designer, L is for launch party. Now, the same person can have more than one code. She could be a host. She could be one of her customers. She could be a possible designer, and you want to invite her to your launch party. So she's already got her guest list. As she's doing this, she'll have her guest list made out for her launch party, doing all this at one time. You always want to have an ongoing list of contacts that you would like to connect with for your business. I have my original list that I made 2 years ago. It'll be 2 years in July when I joined Mialisia. First thing I did was sit at my desk and I made a list of everybody I could think of that might want to see jewelry. And I still have that list. And there's 2 or 3 names on there that, I still haven't contacted yet. So we're all procrastinators at heart sometimes. Now, number 3, you want to share the back office information with her under mymialisia.com. And I always say together is even better. You log onto your computer, she logs onto hers, and you do it together. First thing I would have her do is click on resources and scroll to training section. We have got a marvelous training section. I mean, I hadn't been on it for a length of time, and about 2 weeks ago, I was looking for some information for a new designer, and I thought, this is really, really good. And I called one of my leaders, said, you been on that training section lately? They've updated a lot of things. Brandy's done an amazing job with that training section. There's videos on there. There's all kinds of information. So I look back to when I was a new designer. We didn't have access to all of that. I would have been thrilled to have all that information. Then you want her to go to the front page where it says Smart Start Tracker. Mialisia has made it so easy and so fun for that new designer because they've created this tracker on the front page of mymialisia.com. So every time she signs on, she's going to see how much progress she's made on her Smart Start goal. There's 2 videos on there. One of them's Annalise Brown, and she shares the concept video. And then Brandy Rainey shares the Smart Start video. So you want her to watch both of those. Then you want to go and remind her that from her Smart Start, she has 40 days from the date she signed up to get this program accomplished. So as she does each time she does a concept share, then she will want to go on the Smart Start Tracker, that's a tongue twister, and log in the information. She's going to give the information of who she talked to. The fun of this is watching it come alive right before her eyes. It's like an accomplishment. It's like, I'm brand new. Okay, who else can I talk to? Mialisia will keep track of her parties, and will keep track of her designer. Okay, then you want to explain why she will want to make this goal. Number 1, she's going to receive an infinite success piece and a Smart Start charm from Annalise Brown. How cool is that? She will feel so important, just like I felt really important when I received mine. It's made by Annalise, and she'll just really feel special. Then she also will receive 3 additional top-selling versatile pieces of jewelry. Especially if they come in with a $99 showcase, we're going to have a great launch party so they can add more merchandise to their showcase. But then for Mialisia to send them 3 additional top-selling pieces of jewelry, that's another reason every time she goes and does a new party, it's like, I got some new things to share with you tonight. So it'll be so fun for her. Then number 4, you want to add her to the corporate Facebook designer group page. This is very, very important because sometimes they don't get on there right away, and especially if they're Facebook people, they love to be on Facebook. They're going to really appreciate doing that. And then if you're local, if you're not a leader but you have an upline, if she has a local Facebook group page, then go ahead and add her to that page too. If not, that's okay. And if you're just learning to build your team, you may want to set up your own Facebook group page. It's all about connecting. Anything with a new person coming in, they don't want to feel like you just signed them up, they got their showcase, and okay, now what am I going to do? They want to know that you're right there with them, to connect with them, and they can definitely connect through the group pages on Facebook. Then 3 to 4 days later, okay, then we're going to coach them to success. And you think, I have not coached anyone. I don't know what do you mean by coaching someone to success? All you're going to be doing is you are sharing with her what you do in your business. That's all about direct sales. There's no big, somebody say you got the perfect answer, that type of thing. It's just sharing what you do with someone else. And if you got a new tip or something you've done, you're going to share that with your team. It's like I tried this at a party last week, and this was a big hit. One of my leaders had a great example of something that she had done, and I would share that with them. Anything, it's all about sharing. That's why we all work together so well. So the first thing you want to do is coach her on how to host her lunch party, because we got to make this a really good party because she's going to be excited. You want her to get a lot of free merchandise, and that's going to be cool for her. So she's already got her guest list made because remember she coded that list of people up there. So anything that's got L with it, that's who she's going to invite to her lunch party, and she may want to add a few more friends. So she either needs to mail, text, or phone calls for invites. Facebook invites to me should only be for reminders. Someone will set up an event on Facebook, and invite people to their party and stuff like that, and then they'll invite 100, 150 people. That's not a personal personal invite, and many people they don't even pay any attention to them. Now, personal message invites on Facebook, I think, can be very well because you took the time to personally invite someone on Facebook. So whichever is going to work for you. Ask her how she connects with her friends. Because maybe she would rather mail the invite. So what's going to work best for her? Then this is really a fun thing to do. Shop the catalog with her to find out her style of jewelry and what she likes the best. Because just because you like, maybe the Free Spirited collection or things like that, or you may like the brush silver where she likes the shiny. You want to find out what's exciting for her. And then as you're going through the catalog with her, you can share with her some of your best-selling pieces because people always want to know what's the best-selling, what's other people buying at their parties. And by shopping together, again, you're connecting with her. Another thing to do is explain her party setup. Ask her and if she's has a coffee table or if she wants to use a larger, doesn't need a big table but a smaller table, how she would feel comfortable. A lot of times kitchen tables can work or dining room tables can work really well too. So whichever is going to work for her. If she doesn't have a tablecloth, then most generally they do not. Have her to get some bright colored placemats, cotton placemats. You can get them at TJ Maxx, Target, places like that. And 2 or 3 of those you can lay the jewelry. And of course she can have your mats from your Mialisia too. And then be sure and remind her to only have 1 snack and 1 drink, or maybe 2 snacks, but just really simple. And the reason you want to do this is because when people book from you, they're going to duplicate what you do. So you want to keep it simple. And I've been in party planning for well over 20 years, and my other company, people used to eat all the time. The one thing I found with Mialisia jewelry, they don't. They want to play with jewelry. They don't even eat the snacks half the time. So there's no sense of spending a lot of time and making a lot of snacks. And then you want to help her coach her second host because remember she's got a party 3 to 5 days after her original party, so we got to coach them both at the same time. So you want to have the second host make her guest list. You want to get the invites for, again, however she's going to connect with her people. You want to coach her on the snacks. And you also want to have that second host make a wish list. There needs to be a reason for them hosting the party. So make a wish list. Tell them to write down everything in that catalog that they want. And then we're going to figure out the best way for them to get it at free and half price, okay? Then number 2, set up a fan page. Now, if you are Facebook savvy and you know how to set up a fan page with her, she will love you forever. That would be really good, and she may be one that can do that. If you do not feel comfortable doing that, call your upline or get on even the corporate page and say, hey, I need some help. Who's really good at setting up a fan page if you can help me with a new designer? Something I have found, they love it when you send them product pictures, product idea pictures. If you can make sure they have a copy of the monthly host special, the monthly customer special, any kind of graphics that you have got on hand, if you can send that to that new designer, that makes her feel really special because she can set up her fan page and she'll really feel like she's in business. And then the next one you want to do is make a list of concept shares for her to contact. So have her decide, okay, who do you want to do your concept shares with? And explain that to her because when I first came in, I didn't quite understand what the Mialisia was talking about when they said concept shares myself. And this is some wording that I have used with people. I would say, hi, Julie, this is Carole, and I'm introducing a new jewelry company. It's called Mialisia Jewelry. It has a brand new concept. It's absolutely amazing. It is just so fun. Could I stop by for about 10 minutes? I value your opinion so much, and I'm just anxious to see what you think of this new jewelry product. And then just don't say anything. You let that other person respond. And something real simple and just 10, 15 minutes at the most, get her concept. You don't have to purchase it. And you can say, there's no obligation. I just want to get your opinion. I need to get opinion of 15 people, and I would love for you to be one of the ones I get the opinion from. And this will make her feel comfortable on getting those concept shares. And then you want, number 4 is set a time to follow up with her. an actual date and time. When can we talk again? And maybe set a goal with her of something for her to achieve, like the concept share list. And just stay in contact with her. That's the most important thing. Whether I connect with a lot of my team members with text messaging and also Facebook personal messaging and then phone calls too. But a lot of you young moms and stuff, they want to sit down when they got time to answer, to read a message, but also time to answer it. And it's something just real quick. It's all about connecting with people. And when you make a new designer feel special and she knows you're there for her and you want to help her get that the Mialisia, the Smart Start program, and again, she's going to need a new designer to do that. So you want to be talking with her too. What friend do you want to bring in as a designer? Because we want to make sure we qualify for this program. So have fun with it. Just relax and remember she's your new friend.
Oh, Carole, thank you so much. That was great information. I just appreciated every concept. And honestly, I've been in the industry for a long time as well, and I learned a couple things from listening to you today. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. Guys, it really, really is important when we bring new people into the business, as Carole said, to make sure that they feel connected and to help them have success early on. The Smart Start program was designed to help them become successful in those all those really important aspects of the business, and to make sure that they get a real healthy commission check that very first month, so that they recognize that they are capable and competent and that they really can be successful at their brand new business. So thank you for coaching them and for bringing them into the business. Thank you for helping them to be successful. And thanks for taking the time to listen today. We wish you all the success in the world. We appreciate you. Bye-bye.
Bye.